everybody, GT here from GT's Barbecue. Hey, it's a nice cool fall afternoon. It's a Sunday. The Seahawks are playing. It's halftime right now. And the wife and I decided to do some baked spaghetti for dinner tonight. So I'm going to whip this up. It's pretty simple, pretty easy. We're going to get it out on the Rectec and bake it once we get everything assembled here. So let's get to putting it together and we'll see you in a minute. Okay, I'm going to start with 1 pound of lean ground beef. I went with lean ground beef because I'm going to add sausage to this. It's going to have more fat in it. And I kind of crunched it up, get it broken in. And in here I have 1/2 of a red pepper, 1/2 of a green pepper, and 1 medium white sweet onion. We're going to go ahead and saute these all together. And I'm going to use actually a rub that came with my grill. It's probably a couple years old, but it's never been opened. So it's called Freakin' Greek. It has pepper, garlic, oregano, coriander, cardamom, margarine, thyme, and nutmeg. So it's a nice Italian style seasoning. I think it's going to be a nice substitute. There's quite a bit of meat and veggies in here, and this tends to render quite a bit when it cooks. So I'm going to go ahead and fairly liberally season this up like so. And I'm just going to get it all folded in. Fold-a-roo, technical term. I'll get this mixed up and we'll get it in the skillet here in a second. So I'll catch back up with you then. Okay, so I've got 1 package of spaghetti noodles here boiling. And I'm going to go ahead and fry up the meat and veggie mix in the pan. And we'll mix it all together and put it in a casserole dish here in a minute. Okay, I've got my pan nice and preheated here. We're going to go ahead and put our meat and veggie mix in. Sorry about the arm in the way. Get out of there. We'll let this saute down for a little bit. And we'll move on to the next step. Okay, my meat and veggie mix is looking done. I didn't overcook this because it's going to cook more once I put it in the grill anyway. So let's get started with our sauce. I'm just using a marinara sauce for this today. Start with a jar of that. Get that mixed in. I'm using the same pot that I boiled my spaghetti in. And to this I'm going to add 1/3 cup of plain white table sugar. It's going to offset a little bit of the tartness, a little bit of the acidity of the tomatoes. Get that stirred in. Like so. Now we're going to add our meat and veggie mix. I did not drain this. I want to keep all those nice flavors that rendered out of those vegetables. And I used lean ground beef. So there's not a lot anyway. So I'm going to let this simmer here for, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes. Just kind of let the flavors get to know each other, get happy, and that'll reduce down a little bit. So we'll see you back here in a few minutes. Okay, so I've let this simmer, I don't know, about 15 minutes. Just kind of reduce a little bit. It is smelling amazing. Everything's nice and cooked. Now I'm going to thicken it just a little bit. I have about 1.5 cups of cheese. You can use whatever kind of cheese you want. I had some leftover 3-cheese Mexican blend that I'm going to use in this case. I'll get this all mixed in here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there. And now we're going to add our spaghetti noodles to the party. Get these incorporated, make a nice cheesy, meaty, delicious mix. You could add more cheese, less cheese, no cheese. I suppose you already know what you call cheese that isn't yours. Of course, it's nacho cheese. So I turned my burner off. I'm going to let this kind of sit here for a minute. We'll get it in the casserole dish. And then we're going to top it with, you got it, more cheese. So stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss what's coming next. I'll be right back. Okay, so we're going to add our veggies, meat, cheese, spaghetti mixture into our casserole dish. Oh my goodness, I wish you could smell that. Get that spread around. Spread, spread-a-roo, technical term. And now, for the pièce de résistance, we're going to do some mozzarella. I don't know how much this is going to be. Probably 3 cups, 2.5 cups, whatever amount you want. I've got my grill fired up to about 360 degrees. I'm going to let this bake, I don't know, half hour, 45 minutes, till the cheese gets nice and bubbly and brown. And we're going to feast. I'll probably serve this with some Texas toast tonight. So, perfect football food. All right, there you go. All we have to do now is put it out on the grill and let it cook. Okay, my trusty friend Angus is all warmed up. Go ahead and put our baked spaghetti in. Probably about, I'm thinking about 40-45 minutes for this. So after about 20 minutes, I'll spin it around. And it's already cooked. So all I'm really trying to do at this point is brown the top. So we'll get it going here and we'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, everybody, here we have our baked spaghetti. I've let it cool down. We have a nice crispy top. We have a little bit of cheese on here. I'm going to go ahead and cut this as if it were a lasagna. I wish you could smell this. Oh my goodness. So we have baked spaghetti, we have sausage, we have ground beef, we have veggies. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get a piece of this out. This took about an hour and, oh yeah, look at that. Now that's baked spaghetti right there. I don't care who you are. We'll serve this up so you can see it's spaghetti with cheese and meat. So this is going to be our dinner this evening. I'll go ahead and take a quick bite. This is probably going to be hot. Oh. I love spaghetti, but man, that cheese, the spices in there, what can I say? It's delicious. So another success. Thanks so much for watching. If you're so inclined, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.